Hello, Academy. So I'm doing another recording here. This one is with sound recorder. So just by doing my search, so there's voice recorder, sound recorder, and you can see this one's just a little bit different of what we're using. But it's also pretty simple. So it's got a recording device here, and it will run our recorder, and we can actually see our voice, etc. here. But it's just a way of getting your sound audio files on. Your cell phone's going to have something similar to that. I think audio recorder, voice recorder, sound recorder, memo recorder, all those sorts of things. But they've all got some nuances here. I've noticed that you can't really trim your audio here, but you can record it. So, as an example, we'll see if we can start a recording really quick. So, there's my practice right there, and you can see my voice is coming in, and it's just a really, really simple process. I could pause it and then continue recording. If I don't say anything, you notice that my voice is not recording there. And then we can splice that together if we wanted to play around. But otherwise, I would just stop it. And you can see I've got my recording up there that I've done, and there's my audio. I can play it back if I want to. So there's my practice right there, and you can and whatever I'd like to do. But again, I'd like to recommend here you want to rename this just so that you can keep track of it. Because you want to not lose, you can get really daunting when you got a bunch of recordings you got to put together and then piecing it together. It's easy to storyboard if you've got really good intuitive names. The other thing you can do is you can right click on it. You can show in folder. And, so I've got my folder over here, doctors, my sound recording. And then just like anytime you work with sound audio files, make sure they have intuitive names. Make sure that you've got a log and you're keeping track of them. And then put them in a backup. So never mess with the originals. So keep your originals in one place and then develop, and you're going to have your finals at the very end. But if I wanted to record a second one, I would just simply here's my interview number 2, and now I'm talking and I'm making sure that I'm recording everything. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I stop my recorder, and there's my next recording. It does keep track of the time and the date when you actually do it, but I like to rename it every single time. So there's my Holt sample 2, and then I can keep track of it. I would then move all these to backup and then start working with my original. But we're going to play around with that software that we've got, OpenShot, and that should help us out pretty good. All right, so that is what we're going to be doing.